Hello everybody, I just saw Al Camino, I don't really know how you say it, but the new Breaking Bad movie, and it was, not great. The main character is Jesse Pinkman, the other main character from Breaking Bad. Starts off right where Breaking Bad ended, and the idea of there being a Breaking Bad movie right after Breaking Bad ended, I wasn't really a huge fan of, just because of the fact that I think the ending literally left a lot of questions, and literally the main question was, what does Jesse do? And I think that's what kept people's interest, so that people had something to talk about. But I was going to try to go in with an open mind, and it really was not that great. I'm going to be giving this movie two different scores. One for the Breaking Bad score, just of how it holds up to the TV show, and just a regular movie score. Let's start off with some of the positives. The characters are fantastic. Breaking Bad's characters were literally some of the best characters ever put to television. Ever. So to say that they were able to carry on these characters is a pretty impressive feat. Jesse Pinkman's friends are hilarious, fun, caring. Jesse himself has a couple different layers. Some of the things I didn't really like to see about Jesse, but it was pretty good. The vacuum cleaner store owner who can send people off without leaving a trace about you, is still really interesting. He was probably one of the best parts about this movie. He's kind of the main plot of the movie. The cinematography was decent too. I remember in Breaking Bad, the cinematography was always pretty interesting. The way that they filmed them cooking meth was always super fun to watch. So me personally, I always got pretty excited watching them cook meth with the POV shots. It had a decent story. It didn't really have that much complexity to it. There's really only two objectives here. Get money, go away. That's really the only things that happen in this 2-hour movie. The only other thing that happens is someone takes money and then he goes and gets it. So really only 3 plot points throughout the whole 2-hour movie. I can't say it's that, and it's not really paced well. It's very slow moving movie. It comes off as sometimes boring, just because there really isn't a lot for this movie to have. Some of the bad things about this movie were also that some things just happen for luck. There is a point throughout the movie where he finds money in a fridge just by luck, where he took apart the entire house trying to find it, and then he just found it by chance. There's also a part in the movie where he wins a gun shootout just by luck too. There's a couple things that just kind of happen for luck just because, and really Breaking Bad was never about just luck. Things happen for a reason, and you could take it back to a string of events that caused it. They really relied on the butterfly effect, which was one thing leads to several other things. And that's one of the reasons why I loved Breaking Bad so much, is because they really knew how to do drama, which this TV show just kind of has things to. Really isn't a character arc for Jesse. In fact, they kind of go back on it a little bit. At the end of Breaking Bad, he had a lot of balls, and in this movie, he really didn't. At the end of Breaking Bad, he was willing to burn down Walter White's house. In this movie, we really don't get any of that aggression that Jesse had at the end of Breaking Bad. It was disappointing to see. And there really wasn't a character arc. He kind of becomes stronger. But as a movie point of view, that was pretty good. But as a TV show point of view, knowing the character of how strong he already was, going back on that just seems really lazy. It doesn't seem like he comes to terms with what happens in the past. There's a couple flashbacks at the end where he smiles off into the distance, which I don't really know if he came to terms with those, but it felt like it really wasn't presented well. some of the flashbacks were also pointless. There's a flashback with Walter White that literally carries nothing to the plot. It really doesn't matter at all. Also, some of the characters do look a little different, especially Todd. Todd looks fat in this movie. He was like 30 pounds in Breaking Bad, and now he looks like he's 500 pounds. It is disgusting. There's no, and I guess you could say that, oh, they really can't control that. Well, then just don't make the movie or don't put him in the plot. But it was really distracting knowing how skinny Todd was in Breaking Bad, and now he just looks so fat. There was one thing that really, really made me mad about the movie. Nothing else really made me mad, but the flashback where Jesse has a gun pointed at Todd, and then Jesse gives the gun to Todd for basically no reason, because Todd offered pizza to Jesse. It was so fucking stupid, because in the TV show Breaking Bad, Jesse wanted to kill Todd. The only reason Jesse didn't kill Todd was because of Walter White. After Todd kills the kid at the train station, or at the train heist, Jesse loses his fucking shit and wants to kill Todd. He wants him fired and he wants him killed. Now, he has enslaved Jesse for about 2 months and will not kill Todd. This is fucking terrible writing. This is fucking stupid writing. And you could say, if they killed Todd, or if Jesse killed Todd, they were going to go after the little boy. That point means nothing, because they were out of town for 24 hours. They could have Jesse could have shot Todd, drove back to the place, gotten the money, then gone and gotten the kid and his ex-girlfriend, drive to the vacuum places, and then disappeared. This movie is not that good as a Breaking Bad. Well, this movie isn't that good in general, but especially as a Breaking Bad movie, it really dims down on Jesse Pinkman's character, which Jesse Pinkman's character is one, as like I said, some of the best characters ever seen before, ever. So to say that they went down on his character a little bit really doesn't, it doesn't sit well with me. As a movie score, you probably don't really know what's happening throughout the flashbacks, especially with the one with Walter White. I'm going to say as a movie score, this probably gets a 4.5 out of 10. And as a Breaking Bad movie, I'm giving this a 2 out of 10. Thank you. Hope you have a good day.